Have you ever eaten African pear with roasted corn and thought you were simply enjoying one of Nigeria's favorite seasonal snacks? That soft, buttery fruit with its unique taste may seem ordinary, especially if you grew up eating it. But what if I told you that this familiar Nigerian fruit has a nutritional profile that many people don't know about? I'm talking about African pear, popularly known as yube. And no, I'm not talking about the regular European pear you find in supermarkets. African pear is a completely different fruit, and one of the most interesting things about it is that, unlike many fruits, it naturally contains a noticeable amount of fat. It also provides fiber, vitamins, minerals, and other plant compounds that can make it a valuable part of a balanced diet. But why is yube so different from the regular pear? Why does it become soft and buttery when heated? Does eating it with corn make the combination more nutritious? And should everyone eat as much yube as they want simply because it's a fruit? Today, we're taking a closer look at African pear yube, and by the end of this video, you may never look at this familiar Nigerian fruit the same way again. Before we talk about what makes African pear nutritious, let's first understand what this fruit actually is. African pear, commonly called yube, is a tropical fruit that is widely known and enjoyed in many parts of Africa, especially in West and Central Africa. And despite its English name, African pear is not the same fruit as the European pear. The two fruits may share the word pear, but they are quite different in appearance, taste, texture, and nutritional composition. African pear has a distinctive dark-colored skin and a firm flesh when fresh. Its taste can be slightly sweet, creamy, and sometimes mildly tangy. But when you heat it, the experience changes completely. The flesh becomes softer, richer, and wonderfully buttery. This is one of the reasons yube has become such a beloved seasonal food. In Nigeria, many people enjoy it heated or roasted and eaten alongside corn, creating that familiar combination that reminds many people of home. But beyond its taste and cultural importance, yube has something else worth paying attention to. Its nutritional composition is quite different from what you might expect from an ordinary fruit. It contains carbohydrates, fiber, naturally occurring fats, and a range of micronutrients and plant compounds. And that naturally occurring fat is actually one of the most interesting features of African pear. So now, let's take a closer look at what happens when you eat this unusual fruit. The healthy fats in yube. Now let's talk about one of the most surprising things about African pear. Yube contains fat, and you might be wondering, isn't fruit supposed to be low in fat? Well, most fruits are naturally very low in fat. African pear is different. Its flesh contains a noticeable amount of naturally occurring oil, and this contributes to the rich, creamy and buttery texture that yube is known for, especially after heating. But hearing that a fruit contains fat doesn't mean the fruit is unhealthy. Dietary fat is an important part of a balanced diet. Your body needs fat for several normal functions, including helping absorb certain fat-soluble vitamins and providing energy. The important thing is the overall quality and amount of fat in your diet. African pear provides plant-based fat, rather than being a food made with added oils or processed fats. Unlike very watery fruits that may leave you hungry again relatively quickly, the combination of fat, carbohydrates, and fiber in yube can make it a more satisfying food. However, there's an important point to remember. Because yube contains more fat and calories than many common fruits, portion size still matters. You can enjoy African pear as part of a balanced diet without needing to eat a large quantity at once. So, that creamy texture you love isn't just about taste. It is also connected to something that makes African pear quite unusual among fruits. The natural fat contained in its flesh, ube and fiber. Why your digestion cares? Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that your body doesn't completely digest, but that doesn't mean it's useless. In fact, dietary fiber plays an important role in keeping your digestive system functioning normally. When you eat fiber-rich foods as part of a balanced diet, the fiber can help add bulk to your stool and support regular bowel movements. And that's one reason fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and other plant foods are encouraged as part of a healthy diet. African pear can contribute to your daily fiber intake, especially when you eat it as part of an overall diet that contains a variety of plant foods. Fiber can also help you feel fuller after eating, and when ube's fiber is combined with its naturally occurring fat and carbohydrates, it can make the fruit feel more satisfying than some lighter, water-rich fruits. But there's something important to remember. Eating one fruit isn't going to magically fix every digestive problem. Your digestive health depends on your overall eating pattern, your fluid intake, physical activity, and many other factors. So think of ube as one useful source of fiber, not a miracle food. And if you're increasing your fiber intake, it's also important to drink enough water throughout the day. The goal isn't simply to eat more of one food. It's to build a diet where different nutritious foods work together. And African pear can certainly have a place in that picture. Vitamins and minerals in UBE. Now, let's move beyond the fats and fiber and talk about the smaller nutrients that African pear can provide. Like many fruits, ube contains vitamins, minerals, and other naturally occurring plant compounds. These nutrients may not always get as much attention as protein or carbohydrates, but your body needs many of them to carry out normal everyday functions. For example, fruits and other plant foods can contribute nutrients involved in energy metabolism, normal immune function, healthy cells, and other important processes in the body. African pear also contains minerals such as potassium and other micronutrients. Although the exact amounts can vary depending on the variety, maturity of the fruit, and how it is prepared. This is why it's better not to think of ube as a food that provides one magical nutrient. Its real value comes from the combination of nutrients and plant compounds it contributes to your overall diet. And remember, your body doesn't get everything it needs from one fruit. A healthy diet is built from variety. That means eating different fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and appropriate sources of protein. So, when ube is in season, you don't have to choose between enjoying it and eating healthy. You can enjoy your African pear while still making room for plenty of other nutritious foods. And there's another group of compounds in plant foods that makes this fruit even more interesting: antioxidants. So let's talk about what they actually do. Antioxidants. What do they actually do? Now let's talk about antioxidants. You've probably heard people say that a particular fruit is high in antioxidants. But what does that actually mean? Antioxidants are compounds found in many plant foods that help protect cells from damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals. Your body naturally produces these molecules during normal processes, and exposure to things like pollution, cigarette smoke, and other environmental factors can also contribute to oxidative stress. This is one reason why eating a variety of fruits and vegetables is encouraged. They provide different plant compounds that work in different ways. African pear contains naturally occurring plant compounds that contribute to its antioxidant activity. But let's be careful about one thing. Calling ube an antioxidant-rich fruit does not mean that eating it can cure diseases. prevent every illness, or replace medical treatment. Food doesn't work like medicine. Instead, think about antioxidants as one part of the bigger nutritional picture. When you regularly eat a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, you're giving your body access to a wide range of beneficial plant compounds. And that's where youb fits in. It's another traditional African food that can contribute to a diverse and nutritious diet. But there is still something about African pear that many people find fascinating. Who should moderate their portions? African pear can be a nutritious addition to your diet, but like any food, portion size still matters. One reason is its naturally higher fat content compared with many other fruits. Fat isn't something you need to fear. Your body needs dietary fat, and plant-based sources can be part of a healthy eating pattern. But fat is also more energy-dense than carbohydrates or protein. That means a large amount of youb can provide quite a lot of calories, even though you're eating a fruit. So if you're watching your overall calorie intake or trying to manage your weight, you may want to pay attention to how much you eat at one time. People who have been advised by a healthcare professional to follow a specific diet should also consider how youb fits into that plan. And there's another simple point many people overlook. If you eat youb with corn, you're combining two energy-containing foods. That doesn't make the combination unhealthy. It simply means that the total portion matters. Instead of thinking, it's a fruit, so I can eat unlimited amounts, think about balance. Enjoy a reasonable portion. Eat a variety of other foods throughout the day, and listen to your body's hunger and fullness signals. And if you've never eaten African pear before, start with a moderate amount and see how your body responds. The goal isn't to fear youb. The goal is to enjoy it wisely, because nutritious foods don't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes they're foods we've been eating all along. We just never stop to appreciate what's inside them. The most important lesson is this. You don't always have to look far away for nutritious foods. Sometimes valuable foods are already part of our culture, our markets, and our traditions. African pear is one of them. So the next time you see a bowl of fresh youb or you're sitting down with hot corn and that soft, buttery African pear, remember that you're enjoying more than just a tasty Nigerian tradition. You're enjoying a fruit with a fascinating nutritional story. And perhaps, after today, you'll appreciate youb just a little bit more. If you enjoyed learning about this Nigerian fruit, don't forget to subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves youb. Until next time, stay healthy and keep learning about the foods you eat.